So with that being said, is a wise person then fearful of these things? Or is a wise person prepared? So when we're looking at this being symbolic or actual practical, this is going to take place. I stand on the practical side. I think it's very practical.
I think it's going to be natural catastrophes.
Yes, it's going to be very, very natural, take place.
Yeah.
And the reason why is when you look at the Assyrians and the Babylonians that come in, very similar language is used for when Israel is going to fall, first temple period. And they were being told that everything was good.
That's back in Jeremiah and Isaiah, those times.
The other prophets, the false prophets, were saying everything's going to be fine, normalcy bias.
We're going to be prosperous.
And Jeremiah's like, no.
Right. So they threw Jeremiah in prison.
And so I lean on that and say, no, this language is very true of that's going to take place.
Yeah. I know, I'll put a link in the show notes to a site that talks about the magnetic pole shifting, and that's increasing. The rate at which the North Pole is moving is increasing, and I think they're projecting the next 10 or 20 years it's going to flip, which is going to cause a lot of natural catastrophes in the natural world. I'm not talking about, supernatural divine intervention. This is just something that happens every few thousand years, and we're right on the end of it. People talk about climate change, and whether you believe it's global warming, global cooling, whatever, I believe it's caused by the sun and the changes in the sun that are happening. So I think it's going to happen. These physical things are going to happen, these catastrophes, but they're also linked and synchronized with the end time events and the rise of the Antichrist.
So with that being said, is a wise person then fearful of these things? Or is a wise person prepared? And in prepared, what does prepared look like? Are we prepared in temporal things, or are we prepared in eternal things?